Picture starting each day with a clear sense of purpose, equipped with the necessary tools to conquer any challenge and turn your dreams into reality. Imagine gaining access to the knowledge that has propelled history's most successful people to greatness. You have the ability to completely change your life. It's just waiting for you to take action. Discover the principles that govern success, happiness, and fulfillment in 24 laws of life. Master this and your life will never be the same. Each chapter in this book reveals an important aspect of life mastery, from understanding your true potential to aligning with your deepest purpose. These statements are not mere empty words or temporary solutions. These laws have been proven over time and are supported by scientific evidence, impacting the lives of countless people. If you're facing challenges in relationships, seeking purpose, or looking to elevate your life, these 24 laws of life will serve as your trusted companion. Lesson 1. Law of Awareness. The law of awareness is a fundamental principle in personal growth and self-improvement that is straightforward and clear. This law emphasizes the importance of having a thorough understanding of oneself and the world around us in order to bring about genuine change and progress. Understanding oneself and the world around us is crucial for personal growth. Understanding oneself is crucial to grasping the law of awareness. Understanding oneself requires being aware of one's own character, feelings, motives, and desires. Once we achieve true self-awareness, we can easily identify our strengths and weaknesses, comprehend our emotional reactions, and recognize our core values and beliefs. Understanding ourselves is essential for making choices that resonate with our true selves, resulting in increased satisfaction and achievement in life. Begin incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine to apply the law of awareness in your life. Mindfulness involves being completely present and engaged in the present moment, without passing judgment. Practicing mindfulness, whether through meditation or by being more attentive to your thoughts and feelings, can greatly improve your self-awareness. It's important to set aside a few moments every day to think about your actions, thoughts, and emotions. Reflect on why you responded to various situations and consider how your behavior may be influenced by your beliefs or past experiences. Journaling is a great method to enhance self-awareness. Make it a daily habit to write about your experiences, thoughts, and feelings. This practice can assist you in recognizing patterns in your behavior and thinking, which can provide valuable insights about yourself. It's important to be open and honest with yourself when it comes to understanding your own personality. This means being willing to acknowledge both the positive and negative aspects, even if it's uncomfortable. To enhance your situational awareness, it's important to actively observe and analyze your surroundings. Be mindful of the nonverbal cues you pick up on during your interactions with others, like body language and tone of voice. Make an effort to grasp the motivations and perspectives of those around you. Develop the skill of active listening by giving your full attention to others' words, instead of just waiting for your chance to talk. Not only will this enhance your relationships, but it will also deepen your understanding of social dynamics. Getting input from others is a great way to improve your understanding of yourself and the world around you. Seek feedback from people you trust, such as friends, family members, or colleagues, to get valuable insights into your strengths and areas for growth. Their perspectives can offer valuable insights that you may not have thought of on your own. Keep in mind that it's important to approach this feedback with a receptive attitude and a desire to learn and improve. Building awareness requires continuous effort. The key is to constantly broaden your knowledge of yourself and the world, rather than focusing solely on reaching a specific end goal. Take your time and be kind to yourself as you focus on becoming more aware, Remember to acknowledge and celebrate the little wins as you progress. When you fully embrace the law of awareness and integrate it into your daily life, you'll gain the ability to make decisions that truly reflect who you are. This will help you navigate social situations effortlessly and experience personal growth and development. This heightened awareness will have a positive impact on every aspect of your life, enhancing your relationships, career, and overall sense of satisfaction. The law of awareness sets you on a path of self-discovery that can truly transform your life in ways you never imagined. Lesson 2. Law of Cause and Effect. The law of cause and effect is a basic principle that guides the functioning of our universe and influences our daily experiences. This law explains that every action or event has a corresponding reaction or outcome. This law has the potential to greatly influence our lives and shape our futures. The law of cause and effect reminds us that everything in life has a reason behind it. All the situations we encounter, whether they lead to success or failure, are a direct outcome of the choices we have made in the past. This principle allows us to understand our role in shaping our reality and reminds us that our present choices have the power to shape future outcomes. If you want to apply the law of cause and effect in your life, it's important to understand the influence your thoughts and actions have. The way we think shapes what we believe, and those beliefs have an impact on how we act. These actions are responsible for the effects we encounter in our lives. By developing a greater awareness of this cause and effect process, we can start to gain more control over our lives with intention and clarity. One way to apply this law is by using it to set and achieve goals. Setting a goal involves establishing a cause that will ultimately result in an effect. However, just establishing the goal isn't sufficient. To achieve your desired outcome, it is important to consistently take actions that align with your goal. For example, if you want to enhance your health, you can consider incorporating regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep into your routine. You will experience improved fitness, increased energy levels, and an overall sense of well-being as a result of these actions. Responsibility is a concept that the law of cause and effect helps us understand. It's important to remember that we have a significant influence on the situations we find ourselves in, even though it may be tempting to blame external factors for our problems. When we take ownership of our actions and the outcomes they bring, we regain the ability to shape our situation. This change in viewpoint, from being a victim to becoming a creator, can bring about a sense of liberation and motivation. Understanding this principle can help improve relationships and promote smoother interactions. Every word and action we choose has an impact on others. By being aware of our interactions with others and the effort we invest in our relationships, we can develop more positive and satisfying connections. Using kind words and thoughtful actions can have a positive impact on others, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Conversely, using harsh words and displaying inconsiderate behavior can result in conflict and distance between people. Our habits and routines are also subject to the law of cause and effect. Consistently taking small actions can yield significant results. Take the habit of reading for 30 minutes each day as an example. While it may not seem like much at first, over time, it can result in significant knowledge gain and personal growth. Likewise, consistently setting aside a small portion of your income can gradually build up your financial stability. It's worth mentioning that the effect may not always occur right away after the cause. Occasionally, it may take a while for the outcomes of our actions to become apparent. Connecting our current circumstances with past actions can be challenging due to this delay. Nevertheless, with patience and unwavering faith in the process, we can remain dedicated to taking positive actions, even in the absence of immediate results. Breaking negative cycles is an important part of applying the law of cause and effect. If you often encounter unwanted outcomes in your life, take a moment to identify their root causes. Self-reflection may feel uncomfortable, but it is an essential part of making positive changes. Once you pinpoint the underlying reasons, you can focus on making necessary changes, which will ultimately have a positive impact on your life. This law applies to both our conscious and unconscious minds. Many of our actions are within our conscious control, but we also unknowingly create causes through our habits, beliefs, and attitudes. It is crucial to be self-aware and mindful in every aspect of our lives. The law of cause and effect can greatly enhance our personal growth and help us master our lives. It emphasizes the importance of being mindful in our thoughts and actions, taking ownership of our lives, and recognizing the significant impact our choices can have. By aligning our causes with our desired effects, we can create a life that is meaningful, satisfying, and successful. This law serves as a reminder that we have the ability to shape our own lives through the choices and actions we make. Lesson 3. Law of Growth. The law of growth is a core principle that forms the foundation of personal development, success, and fulfillment in life. This law emphasizes the importance of growth in living a meaningful and satisfying life. It suggests that every living organism, including humans, is naturally inclined to constantly grow, expand, and evolve. The law of growth acknowledges that stagnation goes against the very essence of life. Similar to how plants need sunlight to grow and thrive, we must constantly work on our personal growth to reach our maximum potential. In order to effectively apply the law of growth in your life, it is important to first embrace a mindset focused on personal development. This concept involves the belief that one's abilities and intelligence can be enhanced through hard work, acquiring knowledge, and staying determined. In contrast, a fixed mindset assumes that our qualities are static and unchangeable. Embracing a growth mindset allows you to explore countless opportunities for personal growth and success. Implementing the law of growth can be achieved by consistently engaging in the process of continuous learning. Developing a routine of regularly acquiring new knowledge and skills is highly beneficial. You can explore different avenues to gain knowledge, such as reading books, taking courses, attending workshops, or having insightful conversations with a variety of people. By consistently expanding your knowledge base, you're not only growing intellectually, but also enhancing your ability to adapt to new situations and solve challenging problems. Another important aspect of applying the law of growth is to embrace challenges and see them as chances for personal development. Embrace challenges instead of avoiding them when they arise. Every obstacle you conquer enhances your experience and resilience, leading to personal development. Keep in mind that we often experience the most growth through challenging situations. The law of growth also highlights the significance of pushing beyond your comfort zone. Growth is not often achieved when we are in our comfort zones. Through consistently challenging yourself and exploring unfamiliar territory, you can broaden your skills and uncover hidden abilities. One way to challenge yourself is by taking on a project at work that pushes your limits. You could also explore a new hobby or step out of your comfort zone by starting a conversation with a stranger. Another effective method for applying the law of growth is by setting goals and actively working towards them. Having clear goals can help guide and inspire personal development. They provide a clear goal to work towards, motivating you to acquire new abilities and conquer challenges as you progress. Ensure that your objectives are both challenging and attainable, and divide them into smaller, more manageable tasks. Reflecting and assessing oneself are important parts of personal growth. Make it a habit to regularly reflect on your experiences, actions, and what you've learned. Reflect on your growth, the lessons you've acquired, and the opportunities for improvement in the future. This self-reflection helps you bring together your progress and pinpoint areas for further improvement. The law of growth also acknowledges the significance of failure in the process of growth. Instead of perceiving failures as obstacles, consider them as valuable opportunities for growth. Every failure brings valuable insights and lessons that contribute to your overall personal growth. Adopt a perspective that views failure as an essential aspect of the path to success rather than its opposite. Keep in mind that growth doesn't always come easily or in a straight line. There may be occasions when it seems like progress is being made, only to encounter setbacks along the way. This is a common occurrence and a natural part of the growth process. It's important to stay persistent and keep pushing forward, even when things feel slow or challenging. Finally, the law of growth highlights the significance of comprehensive development. It's important to remember that true fulfillment comes from finding a balance and growing in all areas of life, rather than just focusing on one. This encompasses various aspects of your life, such as your physical health, emotional well-being, relationships, career, and spiritual life. Focus on developing in all these areas to lead a balanced and fulfilling life. When you fully embrace and apply the law of growth, you open yourself up to a life of continuous improvement and endless possibilities. You gain the ability to adapt, bounce back, and handle any obstacles that come your way. Always keep in mind that personal growth is a continuous process that lasts a lifetime. There is always potential for growth, always new knowledge to acquire, always opportunities to enhance oneself. Embrace this law, and you'll discover that life becomes more fulfilling, thrilling, and satisfying as time goes on. Lesson 4. Law of Intention. The law of intention is a principle that emphasizes the significance of purposeful thought and action in shaping our lives. This law emphasizes the importance of our intentions in shaping the outcomes we encounter. Our intentions, which refer to our clearly defined purposes or aims, have a significant impact on the results we achieve. The concept revolves around the notion that the energy we emit into the world through our thoughts, feelings, and actions directly influences what we attract and accomplish. The law of intention reminds us that we can actively shape our lives instead of just passively responding to what happens around us. It highlights the importance of establishing clear intentions to enhance our ability to concentrate our energy and resources, thereby improving our chances of attaining the outcomes we desire. This law is closely connected to the idea of manifestation, but it goes beyond wishful thinking. It requires us to actively participate and align our actions with our intentions. Begin by developing a clear understanding of your true desires in order to apply the law of intention in your life. This requires introspection to grasp your values, passions, and long-term objectives. Visualize the life you desire with clarity and precision. How do you define success? What is the desired emotional state you wish to experience? What kind of impact would you like to create? When your intentions are specific and clear, they gain more power. After you've made your intentions clear, it's important to make sure that your thoughts, words, and actions are in line with those intentions. This alignment fosters a strong focus that can effectively guide your decision-making and behavior. For instance, if you want to enhance your health, it's important to not only focus on becoming healthier, but also to maintain a positive mindset about your health goals and take practical steps, such as exercising regularly and consuming nutritious foods. It is important to keep a positive and hopeful mindset when applying the law of intention. Have faith in the potential to accomplish your goals. It's important to acknowledge challenges and potential obstacles, but it's even more crucial to tackle them with a problem-solving mindset and the confidence that they can be overcome. You can achieve your goals by staying motivated and persistent. Understanding the law of intention is made easier with the use of visualization. Make it a habit to imagine yourself already achieving your goals on a regular basis. Immerse yourself in this visualization and experience the full range of sensations as you envision achieving your goals. Practicing this technique not only strengthens your intentions, but also rewires your brain, increasing your ability to recognize opportunities and take actions that support your goals. Writing down your intentions is crucial. Writing down your intentions helps solidify them and strengthens your dedication to them. You might want to think about making an intention board or journal that you can regularly look at and update. By consistently practicing this method, you can ensure that your intentions remain clear and easily accessible. Additionally, it enables you to effectively monitor your progress as time goes on. The law of intention also highlights the significance of remaining detached from outcomes. It may seem counterintuitive, but becoming too attached to specific outcomes can lead to stress and impede your progress. Instead, just concentrate on setting your intentions and then have faith in the process. Consider the idea that the universe may have even more promising plans for you than what you originally imagined. Another effective method for harnessing the law of intention is by practicing gratitude. Make it a habit to regularly appreciate what you already possess and the strides you're taking towards your goals. This practice helps you shift your focus towards abundance, which creates a positive mindset that attracts more of what you desire. Keep in mind that the law of intention calls for patience and persistence. Manifestations can occur at different speeds, with some happening quickly and others requiring more time. Have faith in the timing of your life and keep moving forward toward your goals, even if you don't see instant outcome. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your intentions is important. As you progress and develop, your desires and goals may undergo transformations. It's important to remain adaptable and open to adjusting your intentions as necessary. This continuous process of self-reflection and adaptation guarantees that your intentions stay in harmony with your true self and your present life situation. Finally, the law of intention serves as a reminder of the significance of maintaining integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Make sure your intentions go beyond personal gain and take into account the greater good. When we align our intentions with the well-being of others in the world, they have a greater impact and lead to more significant and enduring outcomes. When you embrace and apply the law of intention, you gain the power to actively control the direction of your life. You transition from being a passive observer of life circumstances to actively shaping your own reality. This shift enables you to live a more purposeful, focused, and fulfilling life, which aligns with your deepest desires and highest potential. Lesson 5. Law of Relationships. The law of relationships acknowledges the interconnectedness of human existence and the significant influence our interactions with others have on our lives. This law states that the quality of our relationships has a significant impact on our overall well-being, personal growth, and success in different areas of life. The law of relationships highlights the fundamental importance of human connections in shaping our experiences, opportunities, and personal development. By fostering positive relationships and grasping the intricacies of human interaction, we can cultivate a more rewarding and prosperous life. When applying the law of relationships in your life, it's important to acknowledge the importance of every interaction, even those that may seem brief or insignificant. Every interaction has the power to provide valuable lessons, create opportunities, or make a positive difference in someone's life. When engaging with others, be present and purposeful, showing respect and a sincere curiosity. A fundamental aspect of this law is the principle of reciprocity. The way we interact in our relationships often has a direct impact on what we receive in return. When we consistently show kindness, support, and understanding to others, we create an environment that encourages others to treat us the same way. It's important to foster a mindset of generosity and goodwill, without getting caught up in keeping score or expecting instant rewards. Understanding and effectively applying the law of relationships is essential for success. Engage in active listening by giving your full attention to the other person and genuinely seeking to understand them, rather than simply waiting for your chance to respond. Enhance your emotional intelligence to gain a deeper understanding of and effectively address the emotions and needs of those around you. Master the art of effective communication by expressing your thoughts and opinions clearly and confidently, while also being considerate of different viewpoints. It is crucial to dedicate time and energy to cultivating your relationships. Consistent communication, expressing gratitude, and providing support during both positive and difficult moments all help to foster stronger connection. It's important to remember that relationships need continuous attention and care. They can't be put on autopilot. Another important aspect of this law is the requirement for clear boundaries. Building healthy relationships involves finding a harmonious exchange of giving and receiving, which can be maintained through the establishment of clear boundaries. It's important to know when to decline, effectively express your needs, and also honor the boundaries of others. This fosters a sense of mutual respect and helps prevent any lingering resentment from developing. The law of relationships also emphasizes the significance of self-reflection and personal growth. Our relationships often reflect parts of who we are, and difficulties in our interactions can show us areas where we need to grow. Utilize your relationships as chances for personal growth, gaining insights from conflicts and misunderstandings to enhance your communication skills and cultivate empathy. Understanding and embracing forgiveness and letting go are crucial aspects of this law. It's important to let go of grudges and past hurts, as they can harm our will, building and hinder our ability to form positive relationships. Discover the power of forgiveness, not just for the benefit of others, but for the tranquility of your own mind. It's important to note that this doesn't imply condoning harmful behavior. Instead, it's about liberating yourself from the negative emotions associated with past experiences. The law of relationships applies to more than just human connections. It also covers our connection with ourselves, our surroundings, and even with higher concepts such as purpose or spirituality. Developing a healthy self-relationship is essential for fostering positive connections with others. This can be achieved through practicing self-care, self-compassion, and personal growth. Relationships change as time goes on, with some becoming stronger and others becoming less prominent. Understanding this law involves recognizing when to invest more in certain relationships and when it may be necessary to let go of others. This understanding enables you to concentrate your efforts on relationships that are mutually advantageous and in line with your values and life goals. Finally, the law of relationships serves as a reminder of how we are all connected to the world around us. The consequences of our actions and choices can extend beyond our immediate circle. By fostering positive connections and practicing kindness, we help build a more harmonious and supportive world for all. Lesson 6. Law of Balance. The law of balance is a basic principle that highlights the significance of maintaining equilibrium in every aspect of life. This law proposes that achieving harmony, stability, and well-being is possible by maintaining a state of balance across different aspects of our lives. It acknowledges the presence of contrasting forces in life and emphasizes the importance of finding a balanced approach for genuine fulfillment. The law of balance reminds us that when we go to extremes in any aspect of our lives, it can result in instability and dissatisfaction. This applies to various aspects of our lives, including our physical health, emotional well-being, relationships, work life, and spiritual practices. It's important to find a balance and blend different aspects of our lives together rather than going to extremes in any one direction. To begin applying the law of balance in your life, start by evaluating your current situation in different areas of your life. Consider your work, life balance, physical and emotional health, relationships, and personal growth. Take a moment to reflect on areas in your life that may require some attention. It's important to recognize if you're spreading yourself too thin or unintentionally overlooking important aspects. Understanding oneself is the initial step in achieving greater balance. Finding a balance between work and personal life is a common challenge for many people. It's important to remember the law of balance, which emphasizes that career success should not be prioritized over personal relationships, health, or overall quality of life. Establishing distinct boundaries between your work and personal life is crucial. It's important to prioritize and dedicate time to both areas of your life. This could involve setting boundaries with work and making sure to prioritize time for family, hobbies, and self-care. Moderation is key when it comes to maintaining good physical health, according to the law of balance. This concept can be applied to diet, exercise, and rest. Instead of going back and forth between excessive indulgence and strict deprivation, try to adopt a balanced approach to nutrition that provides nourishment to your body while still allowing for enjoyment. Additionally, it's important to make sure you give yourself enough rest and recovery time to balance out your physical activity. It's important to keep in mind that even positive habits, such as exercise, can have negative effects if taken to an extreme. Understanding and maintaining emotional balance is an important aspect of this law. It entails effectively managing our emotions so that we can embrace the entire spectrum of human feelings without feeling overwhelmed. Learn and apply mindfulness and emotional regulation techniques to help you stay balanced in the midst of life's challenges. Discover how to effectively recognize and communicate your emotions in a way that promotes well-being while also cultivating the strength to not let them dictate your action. Our relationships are also subject to the law of balance. It helps us discover a balance between being independent and dependent, and between giving and receiving. In healthy relationships, power is balanced. Respect is mutual, and there is reciprocity. Implement this law by finding a balance between meeting the needs of others and taking care of yourself. It is important to aim for relationships where both parties feel valued and supported. For sustainable progress in your personal growth journey, finding balance is crucial. It's important to keep in mind that while striving for self-improvement is commendable, it's also important to avoid fixating on perfection or constantly chasing after achievements. Find a balance between striving for growth and embracing self-acceptance and contentment. It's important to understand that taking breaks and allowing time for information to sink in is just as crucial as focused learning and growth. We must also consider the law of balance when it comes to managing our resources, such as time, energy, and money. It promotes the idea of finding a harmonious equilibrium between saving for the future and savoring the present, between putting in effort and allowing oneself to unwind. Develop a budget that strikes a balance between prudent saving and occasional treats. Likewise, ensure that you effectively balance your time and energy to fulfill your obligations while also participating in enjoyable and rejuvenating activities. Finding the right balance between being optimistic and realistic, and between planning for the future and enjoying the present, is important. Develop a mindset that recognizes the difficulties of life while still holding on to hope and a positive outlook. Develop the ability to strike a balance between critical thinking and open-mindedness, as well as self-confidence and humility. Our connection with the world around us is also governed by the law of balance. It promotes the idea of striking a balance between our personal needs and the needs of our community and environment. This could include finding a balance between personal goals and the well-being of society, or discovering sustainable ways to fulfill our needs. Balance is not something that stays the same, but rather something that is constantly changing. Life is always evolving, and what defines balance for you may change as well. Continuously evaluate and adapt your approach to stay balanced in the face of shifting circumstances. It's important to remain adaptable and open to making changes when necessary. The law of balance doesn't require you to give equal attention to every aspect of your life at all times. Instead, the focus is on achieving a balanced and harmonious life where no aspect is neglected or given too much importance at the expense of others. Embracing and applying the law of balance can help you create a more stable, fulfilling, and overall well-being in your life. You'll have the tools to handle life's challenges, build strong relationships, achieve lasting success, and find inner peace and contentment. Keep in mind that the aim is not to achieve perfection, but rather to find a balanced and seamless connection between all areas of your life. Lesson 7. Law of Giving and Receiving. The law of giving and receiving highlights how generosity and abundance are interconnected in our lives. This law states that the universe functions on a principle of exchange where giving and receiving are interconnected. It implies that by fostering a mindset of giving and being receptive, we can generate a sense of abundance in our lives and in the world. This law reminds us that giving is not only a moral obligation, but also a practical means of attracting more positivity into our lives. The concept is based on the idea that our actions have consequences, which can sometimes be surprising. We should give without expecting direct returns, but instead recognizing that generosity has a positive ripple effect that benefits everyone, including ourselves. To incorporate the law of giving and receiving into your life, begin by adopting a mindset of abundance instead of scarcity. Understand that there is plenty for everyone and that when you give, you are not sacrificing anything, but rather contributing to a cycle of abundance. This change in viewpoint has the power to completely alter your approach to both giving and receiving. Incorporating regular giving into your life is a practical approach to implementing this law. There are other ways to approach this that don't necessarily require money or material possessions. You have the option to offer your time, attention, skills, or even a kind word or smile. It's important to give sincerely and without expecting anything in return. Always be on the lookout for chances to make a positive impact on others, even if it's just through a small action. Another crucial aspect of implementing this law is the ability to accept with gratitude. For many people, giving is often more comfortable than receiving, possibly because of feelings of not deserving or a wish to seem independent. However, it is important to be receptive in order to maintain a balanced energy exchange. Learn to appreciate compliments, assistance, and presents with sincere gratitude. Keep in mind that when you let others give to you, you're giving them a chance to feel the happiness of giving them a chance to feel the happiness of giving. The law of giving and receiving also extends to our self-care practices. Practicing self-care and self-compassion is crucial for maintaining our overall well-being. When you prioritize self-care and show your self-compassion, you'll be able to give to others from a place of abundance instead of exhaustion. Expressing gratitude is extremely important when it comes to the law of giving and receiving. Expressing gratitude regularly enhances the positive energy of giving and receiving. This tool assists in recognizing the abundance that is already present in your life and promotes a spirit of generosity. Another aspect of this law is about giving without being attached to the outcomes. It is natural to desire reciprocity when we are generous, but true giving is selfless and without any expectations. Have faith in the inherent value of giving and trust that the universe will respond in its own unique manner and time frame. Our interaction with the environment and the broader world is also governed by the law of giving and receiving. You can get involved by volunteering for causes you care about, making environmentally conscious choices, or supporting your community. These actions are part of a larger cycle of giving and receiving that goes beyond individual interactions. Although being generous is a commendable trait, constantly giving to the point of exhausting oneself can result in burnout and feelings of resentment. Take the time to understand your own needs and establish clear boundaries. It's important to remember that taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of others. Make sure you're also taking the time to recharge and replenish your own resources. In relationships, this principle promotes a fair exchange of efforts and contributions. Building healthy relationships requires a balanced exchange of support and growth for both people involved. It's important to maintain a healthy balance in your relationships, making sure that you give and also allow yourself to receive. The law of giving and receiving also applies to our management of finances and material belongings. It indicates that the flow of wealth plays a crucial role in achieving prosperity. This implies responsible spending, rather than thoughtlessly using resources in a manner that is advantageous to both ourselves and others. It could include donating to charities, supporting ethical businesses, or practicing generosity in your everyday transactions. The act of giving may not always result in immediate or tangible benefits. Occasionally, the advantages may not be easily quantifiable, such as a feeling of satisfaction or enhanced connections with others. At times, the returns may be delayed or take unexpected forms. Have faith in the process and keep your attention on the pure joy of giving. When you fully embrace and apply the law of giving and receiving, you can experience a life of greater abundance, fulfillment, and connection. You become part of a cycle of energy exchange that has a positive impact on your life and the well-being of others. This law serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all people and the potential for a more abundant and harmonious world through acts of generosity and openness. Lesson 8. Law of Adaptability. The law of adaptability is a fundamental principle that highlights the significance of being flexible and resilient in navigating the constant changes of life. This law acknowledges the inevitability of change and emphasizes the importance of our ability to adjust to new situations for our well-being and progress. It implies that people who can adapt their thoughts, behaviors, and strategies in response to new situations are most likely to succeed in a constantly changing world. The law of adaptability emphasizes the importance of flexibility in our thinking and behavior, as it can prevent us from becoming stagnant and missing out on valuable opportunities. It promotes a mindset that welcomes change instead of resisting it, seeing challenges as chances to grow and learn rather than hurdles to overcome. To incorporate the law of adaptability into your life, begin by developing a growth mindset. It involves perceiving your abilities and intelligence as qualities that can be enhanced through hard work and gaining knowledge, rather than as fixed attributes. Having a growth mindset allows you to view challenges as chances to learn and grow, which makes you naturally more adaptable. Regularly exposing yourself to new experiences and ideas is a practical way to enhance your adaptability. Exploring different genres of books, experimenting with new hobbies, or venturing to unfamiliar destinations can all be part of the journey. Regularly pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone helps to cultivate a more adaptable and receptive mindset. Understanding and applying this law also involves developing strong problem-solving skills. When encountering a fresh situation or obstacle, it's beneficial to consider it from various perspectives. Don't be afraid to try out different solutions and gain insights from both your successes and failures. Keep in mind that being adaptable requires thinking outside the box and being able to find opportunities and challenges. Managing your own emotions, as well as recognizing and responding to the emotions of others, can greatly enhance your ability to navigate change. Developing self-awareness and implementing effective strategies can help in managing stress and uncertainty that often arise from change. The law of adaptability also highlights the significance of ongoing learning. In today's fast-paced world, the importance of quickly acquiring new skills and knowledge cannot be overstated. Prioritize lifelong learning by maintaining a sense of curiosity and being receptive to new information and perspectives. You can achieve this through various means such as formal education, self-directed learning, or by cultivating a curious and inquisitive mindset in your everyday activities. Embracing resilience is crucial for developing adaptability. This is all about overcoming obstacles and staying optimistic when faced with challenges. Develop your resilience by looking at challenges as chances for growth, keeping a support system in place, and prioritizing self-care. Keep in mind that setbacks are usually temporary and can offer valuable lessons for future growth. Having flexibility in your expectations and goals is another crucial aspect of this law. It's crucial to have clear objectives, but also be open to adapting your plans when circumstances shift. This does not imply giving up on your dreams, but rather being adaptable in your approach to achieving them. Occasionally, unforeseen circumstances can result in outcomes that surpass our initial expectations. Our relationships are also subject to the law of adaptability. As people go through personal growth and transformation, it becomes necessary for our relationships to adapt and develop accordingly. It's important to be receptive to changes in your relationships and to have open and honest communication about your evolving needs and expectations. People who are adaptable tend to excel in maintaining long-term relationships as they can evolve and adapt alongside their partners, friends, and family members. Practicing mindfulness can significantly improve your ability to adapt. When you remain focused and mindful, you become more adept at recognizing and adapting to any changes that arise. Mindfulness is also beneficial for managing stress and anxiety that often come with change, enabling you to stay calm and focused when facing new challenges. Being adaptable doesn't require you to constantly alter your fundamental self. It's important to strike a balance between adaptability and maintaining your core values and principles. People who are highly adaptable possess a strong sense of self, enabling them to be flexible without being overwhelmed. Develop a lighthearted and humorous approach towards change. Finding humor in life's twists and turns, as well as your own mistakes, can make adapting a more enjoyable and less stressful experience. Embracing and applying the law of adaptability allows you to thrive in a constantly changing world. You develop a greater sense of resilience, become more receptive to new opportunities, and gain the ability to find creative solutions to any challenges that come your way. Being adaptable can result in increased success in your career, more rewarding relationships, and a greater sense of personal growth and satisfaction. In a world that is constantly evolving, being adaptable is not only a skill but a vital life strategy. Lesson 9. Law of Reflection. The law of reflection is a principle that highlights the significance of looking inward and evaluating oneself for personal growth and success. This law emphasizes the importance of self-reflection in order to gain valuable insights that can enhance decision-making and overall life satisfaction. The law of reflection prompts us to take a step back from our daily routines and thoughtfully examine our lives. It's all about making room for reflection on our decisions, gaining insights from our past, and planning ahead. This process enables us to gain valuable insights from both our achievements and setbacks. transforming every encounter into a chance for personal development. Establishing regular periods for introspection can help you apply the law of reflection in your life. You have the option to choose between daily journaling, weekly review sessions, or monthly self-assessment. Amidst the current circumstances, take a moment to reflect and ask yourself thought-provoking questions. Consider what knowledge you have gained recently. How well did my actions match my goals? Is there anything I could have done differently? Keeping a journal can be a powerful way to reflect on your thoughts and experiences. It offers a clear and concrete documentation of your thoughts, emotions, and experiences as they unfold. Through a careful examination of your entries, you can recognize recurring behaviors, monitor your progress towards objectives, and gain valuable understanding into your decision-making methods. Seeking external feedback is an important aspect of the law of reflection. It's important to take the time to reflect on ourselves, but sometimes we miss things that others can point out to us. Make it a habit to seek feedback from people you trust. They can provide valuable insights into your strengths and areas where you can improve. Having an external perspective can enhance your self-reflection and give you a more complete understanding of your growth. Another valuable practice for implementing this law is meditation. Meditation helps to quiet the mind and turn our attention inward, allowing for a deeper understanding of ourselves and the potential to gain valuable insights that may go unnoticed in the busyness of everyday life. It is crucial to take time for reflection following significant events or experiences. After achieving a positive result, take the time to analyze the factors that led to that outcome and determine how you can reproduce it in the future. When faced with a setback, it's important to reflect on what went wrong and the valuable lessons you can learn from it. Every experience can be transformed into a valuable learning opportunity. Regularly examining our beliefs and values is encouraged by the law of reflection. As we evolve and transform, our viewpoints may alter. Reflection is important for staying true to our values and making intentional decisions about how we live our lives. Effective reflection involves not only looking back, but also looking ahead. Utilize your understanding to establish fresh objectives, create strategies, and adapt your path as necessary. The law of reflection can be a valuable tool for personal growth and development. Take a compassionate approach when reflecting on yourself. The objective is to avoid being overly critical of oneself and instead focus on gaining genuine insights that can facilitate positive transformation. Be gentle with yourself as you go through this process, recognizing your strengths and areas where you can improve. Considering the broader context of your life and actions is an important aspect of the law of reflection. Consider the effects of your decisions on others in the world. This broader viewpoint can result in decision-making that is more considerate and morally sound. By understanding and applying the law of reflection, you can gain wisdom from your experiences. You gain a greater understanding of yourself, make deliberate decisions, and cultivate a stronger sense of meaning. Regular introspection and self-evaluation can have a significant impact on personal growth, relationships, and overall success. Keep in mind that when it comes to self-improvement, taking the time to reflect is not just a break from action, but an important action in its own right. Lesson 10. Law of Authenticity. The law of authenticity highlights the significance of staying true to oneself, emphasizing its power and importance. This law states that true success, fulfillment, and well-being come from matching our external actions and expressions with our internal values, beliefs, and personality. The law of authenticity invites us to let go of societal masks and expectations so that we can uncover and embrace our true selves. It's all about embracing our individual qualities, perspectives, and experiences instead of succumbing to outside pressures or pretending to be someone we're not. To incorporate the law of authenticity into your life, begin by cultivating a profound sense of self-awareness. It's important to dedicate some time to delve into your values, passions, strengths, and weaknesses. Take a moment to contemplate what holds true significance for you, disregarding the pressures of society or the viewpoints of others. Understanding oneself is crucial for living authentically. Embrace and love yourself for who you are. Understand that being authentic doesn't mean being perfect. It means accepting and embracing all parts of yourself, even the ones that are flawed or vulnerable. When you fully accept yourself, you lay a strong foundation for personal growth and authentic interactions with others. Make sure your actions are in line with your values. Make decisions that align with your genuine beliefs and priorities, even in difficult situations. This could involve making changes to your career, lifestyle, or relationships to ensure they are in line with who you truly are. Embrace your own individuality. Instead of trying to conform or fit in, embrace and celebrate the unique qualities that set you apart. You have a valuable perspective and unique abilities that can greatly contribute to your success and make a positive impact on the world. Maintain consistency in various aspects of your life. Being authentic means staying true to yourself no matter the situation. It's about being consistent with who you are in different contexts. It's important to be adaptable in different situations, but it's equally important to stay true to your core values and personality. It's important to learn how to decline requests. Living authentically often involves establishing boundaries and politely declining opportunities or requests that do not align with your values or goals. Rejecting what doesn't benefit you allows room for what truly holds value. Embrace vulnerability. Sharing parts of yourself that feel risky or uncomfortable is often necessary for authenticity. When you open yourself up and show vulnerability, you create chances for stronger connections and personal development. Being authentic is a process that unfolds over time, rather than a fixed endpoint. As you continue to develop, your true identity may undergo transformations. Remain receptive to this process of growth and keep contemplating and readjusting to your authentic self. The law of authenticity also includes the importance of honoring the authenticity of others. Establish a welcoming atmosphere that encourages authenticity, promoting a culture of respect and comprehension. Embracing the law of authenticity helps you develop a strong sense of inner peace and confidence. You develop a stronger ability to handle outside pressures and criticisms because your sense of self-worth is based on your authentic self rather than what others think. Living authentically can enhance your relationships, as others are naturally attracted to your genuine and transparent nature. Operating from a place of natural strength and passion can also lead to greater success in your chosen path. It's important to keep in mind that living authentically doesn't require completely ignoring others or societal expectations. It's important to strike a balance between staying true to yourself and being a responsible and considerate member of society. Embracing and applying the law of authenticity allows you to live a fulfilling life, build meaningful relationships, and make impactful contributions to the world. It's all about embracing your authentic self and letting it radiate in every aspect of your life. Lesson 11. Law of Persistence. The law of persistence is a fundamental principle that plays a crucial role in achieving success and fulfilling our ambitions. This law emphasizes the importance of consistent effort, strong determination, and resilience in achieving our goals. The law of persistence acknowledges that significant achievements are not typically the result of sporadic bursts of effort or overnight success. Instead, it highlights the importance of taking consistent and dedicated action over a period of time. This law demonstrates the importance of perseverance over natural ability, fortunate circumstances, or early advantages in the grand scheme of things. In order to tap into the potential of persistence, it is important to develop a mindset that is strong and resilient. This requires a shift in perspective, viewing obstacles and setbacks as chances to develop and gain knowledge. Every setback or obstacle we encounter serves as a learning opportunity, helping us improve our strategies and increase our determination. It is important to establish clear, long-term goals when utilizing the law of persistence. These goals act as a guiding light, helping us stay focused and motivated even when faced with challenges. By breaking down these bigger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks, we can create a clear plan of action. This approach helps us stay motivated and keep track of our progress along the way. Having discipline is crucial for maintaining persistence. It's all about consistently showing up, even when motivation is low or results feel far away. Developing consistent routines and habits that align with our goals can make persistence feel effortless and seamlessly integrated into our daily lives. Consistency builds up over time and can often lead to unexpected breakthroughs. The law of persistence also highlights the importance of being patient. In a world where immediate satisfaction is often praised, this law serves as a reminder that genuine success often demands patience and consistent dedication. It promotes the idea of resisting the temptation for immediate success and instead prioritizing the long-term vision, having faith in the gradual progress that comes with it. Developing a robust support system is another vital aspect of implementing this law. Having a supportive network of people who believe in our goals and provide encouragement can be incredibly helpful in staying motivated during difficult times. Having mentors and role models who have experienced similar journeys can provide us with priceless guidance and motivation, demonstrating what can be achieved through consistent hard work. Being adaptable is crucial for maintaining persistence. Although the law of persistence encourages us to stay dedicated to our goals, it doesn't imply that we should stubbornly adhere to ineffective approaches. The process requires us to learn from every attempt, make adjustments based on feedback, and continuously improve our approach. We can adapt to changing circumstances while remaining focused on our ultimate objectives. Managing our energy effectively is a key lesson from the law of persistence. Persistence is not about exhausting ourselves, but rather about maintaining a manageable pace that enables us to consistently put in effort over time. This requires finding a balance between putting in effort and taking care of ourselves so that we can sustain our energy for the journey ahead. Embracing the law of persistence helps us cultivate grit and resilience, which are valuable qualities that benefit us in various aspects of life. We transform into people who are resilient and determined, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to give up on. This persistence frequently results in a snowball effect, where consistent and small efforts build up into substantial achievements over time. It's worth mentioning that the law of persistence doesn't ensure instant or consistent success. There may be occasions when it feels like progress is moving at a sluggish pace, or not happening at all. However, it assures us that if we keep putting in effort, our chances of success will grow significantly. Throughout history, numerous remarkable achievements have emerged from what initially appeared to be failures. These accomplishments were made possible by the unwavering determination of people who refused to give up. Ultimately, the law of persistence serves as a reminder that achieving meaningful goals often demands consistent dedication and unwavering resolve. It emphasizes that success is not solely determined by natural abilities or fortunate circumstances, but rather by our determination to persevere in difficult situations. By implementing this law, we pave the way for ongoing progress and enhance our chances of reaching our most ambitious objectives. Just keep going, even when the path gets tough. It's not always the fastest starter who wins the race. Lesson 12. Law of Vibration. Everything in the universe is constantly in motion, vibrating at various frequencies. This is known as the law of vibration. This law proposes that our thoughts, emotions, and actions emit distinct vibrational energies that impact our experiences and interactions with the world. The law of vibration states that nothing is ever truly at rest. Everything, from the tiniest subatomic particles to the vast celestial bodies, vibrates. This principle applies not only to the physical world, but also to our mental and emotional states, which are thought to vibrate at specific frequencies. To grasp and utilize the law of vibration, it is important to acknowledge the influence our thoughts and emotions hold. Based on this law, positive thoughts and emotions vibrate at higher frequencies, while negative ones resonate at lower frequencies. Through the deliberate practice of nurturing positive mental and emotional states, we have the potential to attract an abundance of positive experiences and outcomes in our lives. Begin by being mindful of your prevailing thoughts and emotions in order to tap into the law of vibration. Develop the habit of mindfulness to observe your mental and emotional patterns without any form of judgment. Understanding this concept is the initial stage in purposefully changing your vibrational state. Using positive affirmations and visualization techniques can be incredibly effective in applying this law. Through consistent practice of positive affirmations and visualization, you can gradually align your vibrational frequency with your goals and aspirations. This practice aids in creating a mental and emotional atmosphere that is favorable for bringing about these desires. It is important to align our actions with our desired outcomes, as emphasized by the law of vibration. We need to ensure that our actions and decisions align with the vibrational state we want to attain, in addition to maintaining a positive mindset. This alignment creates a strong resonance that can attract opportunities and experiences that align with us. In interpersonal relationships, it is believed that we are naturally drawn to people who have similar vibrations. This idea promotes the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who are positive and supportive, and who share our aspirations and values. It serves as a reminder that when we raise our own vibrational state, we have the power to positively impact those in our vicinity. The law of vibration is heavily influenced by the physical environment. Designing spaces that inspire positive emotions and support our objectives can contribute to maintaining elevated states of being. This could include decluttering using cheerful colors or adding elements that create a sense of joy and tranquility to our environment. Another way to increase our vibrational frequency is by practicing gratitude. When we make it a habit to recognize and value the good things in our lives, we tap into a greater sense of abundance and satisfaction. Being in a state of gratitude can attract more experiences to appreciate, which creates a positive cycle. The law of vibration also relates to the concept of emotional intelligence. Developing our ability to recognize and manage our emotions gives us more control over our vibrational state. We can maintain higher frequencies even in challenging situations thanks to this emotional mastery. It's worth mentioning that when applying the law of vibration, it's not about disregarding or suppressing negative emotions. Instead, it prompts us to recognize these emotions, comprehend where they come from, and actively strive to transition to more positive states. Understanding and practicing emotional transmutation is crucial for maintaining higher vibrational frequencies. The law of vibration highlights the interconnectedness of all things. Understanding that our personal vibrations impact the collective energy of our communities and the world can motivate us to take ownership of our energetic contributions. When we fully embrace and apply the law of vibration, we gain a deeper understanding of how we can shape our reality. We discover how to align our thoughts, feelings, and actions with our innermost aspirations and limitless possibilities. This alignment can result in improved harmony in our relationships, enhanced success in our endeavors, and a more satisfying life experience overall. Changing our vibrational state takes time and dedication. Incorporating simple and straightforward daily practices can gradually bring about meaningful changes in our thoughts, emotions, and actions. As we increase our vibration, we may notice a shift in the types of experiences, opportunities, and relationships that come our way. These changes align with our new frequency. Essentially, the law of vibration encourages us to actively shape our reality by consciously cultivating positive energetic states. This concept reminds us of how our thoughts, emotions, and actions can shape our life experiences. It encourages us to focus on positive vibrations that benefit ourselves and those around us. Lesson 13. Law of Detachment. The law of detachment promotes the idea of letting go of specific outcomes and embracing a state of flexible acceptance. This law emphasizes the importance of relinquishing our desire for total control over our lives and instead having faith in the natural order of the universe, which leads to genuine freedom and inner peace. The law of detachment does not imply that we should give up on our goals or stop caring about the outcomes. Instead, it implies that we should pursue our goals with enthusiasm and commitment, while remaining open to the ways and timing in which they come to fruition. This approach offers more flexibility, less stress, and a willingness to embrace unexpected opportunities. Practicing detachment starts by acknowledging our inclination to hold on to specific results or ways of thinking. Many times, we cause ourselves unnecessary suffering by stubbornly demanding that things go exactly according to our plans. Let's embrace the law of detachment and have faith in the power of uncertainty. To effectively apply this law, begin by clarifying your intentions and actively working toward your goals. However, it is important to then let go of any attachment to the outcome. Initially, this may seem counterintuitive, since we are often taught that success comes from intense focus on outcomes. Nevertheless, by practicing detachment, we can stay receptive to different paths and solutions that we might not have considered otherwise. Mindfulness meditation is a valuable practice for fostering a sense of detachment. Through the practice of non-judgmental observation, we can develop the ability to create distance between our thoughts, emotions, and our desires or fears. This practice enables us to approach life's challenges with a sense of calm and composure, reducing our tendency to react impulsively. One important lesson from the law of detachment is to embrace the present moment and avoid constantly chasing after future accomplishments. When we learn to value what we currently possess, it helps alleviate our worries about the uncertain future. It's important to strike a balance between pursuing growth and ambition, while also being content with what you have. Practicing detachment in relationships can result in healthier and more fulfilling connections. When we let go of our expectations for how others should behave or feel, it creates room for genuine interactions. This approach enables loved ones to freely express themselves without feeling obligated to meet our pre-established expectations. Detachment also means releasing the desire for approval or validation from others. When we prioritize being true to ourselves over worrying about others' opinions, we can make choices that are in line with our authentic selves. This confidence often paradoxically results in increased respect and admiration from others. Trusting in the bigger picture of life is encouraged by the law of detachment. It serves as a reminder that at times, what may initially appear as a setback or disappointment could actually be guiding us towards a more favorable outcome. By staying detached, we can remain open to hidden opportunities and keep our peace of mind, no matter what's happening around us. Practicing detachment does not imply adopting a passive or indifferent attitude. Instead, the key is to strike a harmonious balance between taking purposeful action and embracing adaptability. We remain committed to our goals, focusing on them with dedication while maintaining a flexible approach to outcomes and timelines. One effective method to embrace this principle is by practicing surrender. This implies not giving up, but rather letting go of our desire to micromanage every aspect. It's recognizing that there are forces at play that are beyond our immediate grasp or control. The law of detachment reminds us to release past hurts and future anxieties. When we let go of the past and future, we can fully embrace the present moment. Having a clear and focused mindset can bring about more happiness, innovation, and productivity in our everyday experiences. As we embrace the law of detachment, we may discover that, surprisingly, things often turn out even better than we could have anticipated. Releasing our rigid expectations opens up space for the universe to pleasantly surprise us with outcomes that go beyond what we initially imagined. The law of detachment is centered around discovering freedom by letting go. It acknowledges that genuine peace and satisfaction are not achieved by manipulating external situations, but by nurturing inner stability and trust. Practicing detachment allows us to navigate life's ups and downs gracefully, staying centered and open to the endless possibilities of each moment. Lesson 14. Law of Contribution. The law of contribution emphasizes that genuine fulfillment and success are derived from creating a positive influence on the world we live in. This principle highlights the profound impact our actions can have, even if they seem insignificant at first glance. The law of contribution emphasizes the importance of shifting our focus from personal gains to adding value to the lives of others and society as a whole. It implies that by sharing our time, skills, knowledge, or resources, we can not only benefit others, but also discover greater fulfillment and purpose in our own lives. To apply this law, begin by recognizing your individual strengths and interests. Think about how these ideas can be utilized to help others or tackle issues in your community. You can get involved by volunteering, mentoring, creating inspiring art, or coming up with innovative solutions to social or environmental problems. The law of contribution typically starts with small, everyday actions. Small acts of kindness, like offering support to someone in need, assisting a neighbor, or sharing knowledge with a colleague, can make a significant difference. These small actions have the power to create a ripple effect of positivity and kindness. This law emphasizes the importance of being generous. This doesn't necessarily imply being financially generous, although that can be a component of it. It's all about giving freely of our time, attention, skills, and compassion. The law emphasizes that giving leads to personal growth, meaningful connections, and a sense of purpose, even if the returns are not always immediate or direct. Understanding and fostering the potential in others is an essential aspect of implementing this law. By assisting others in their growth and success, we establish a positive cycle of empowerment and mutual support. This could include mentoring, teaching, or providing encouragement to others in order to help them pursue their dreams and overcome challenges. The law of contribution broadens our understanding of success. We take into account the impact we have on our community and the world, rather than just focusing on personal gains. This more comprehensive perspective on success can result in increased contentment and a feeling of leaving a lasting impact that goes beyond our personal existence. You can start giving back without having to wait until you've achieved success. Contributing can have a profound impact on personal growth and success. When we prioritize adding value to others' lives, we often discover that opportunities, resources, and support naturally come our way. This law also promotes a focus on the future. It encourages us to think about the long-term consequences of our actions and make choices that promote sustainability and responsibility in our lives and work. As we adopt this law, our understanding of wealth often broadens. The true measure of wealth lies not in our possessions, but in our ability to give and create a positive impact in the world. This understanding can result in a deep feeling of abundance and gratitude. The law of contribution focuses on the power of small actions and everyday choices, which can have a significant impact. It's all about making a conscious effort to contribute, be kind, and have a positive impact, no matter where we find ourselves. Living by this law not only enriches the lives of others, but also brings a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment to our own lives. Lesson 15. Law of Momentum. The law of momentum is a principle that emphasizes the significance of taking consistent action and developing positive habits in order to achieve success. This law indicates that progress, once started, has a tendency to continue on its own, generating a forward momentum that can help us reach our goals more effortlessly and quickly. Begin by establishing specific and attainable objectives in order to utilize the law of momentum. Divide these larger objectives into smaller, manageable tasks that you can consistently handle. It's important to prioritize consistent action, even if it's small, instead of waiting for ideal circumstances or motivation to appear. Developing positive habits is essential when it comes to implementing this law. Creating routines that align with your goals helps establish a structure that supports continuous progress. By consistently repeating these habits, they become almost automatic, which means you won't have to exert as much mental energy to keep going. The law of momentum highlights the importance of achieving small victories. Take the time to appreciate every small progress you make, even if it may not seem significant. These small wins help boost confidence and motivation, leading to more action and creating a positive cycle of feedback. As you gather these achievements, you'll notice your progress growing, which will make it more manageable to take on bigger obstacles. Applying this law requires maintaining consistent adherence. It's more effective to consistently take small actions rather than relying on occasional bursts of intense effort. This methodical approach enables you to establish and sustain momentum over time, resulting in more sustainable progress and long-lasting outcomes. The law of momentum also emphasizes the significance of swiftly overcoming setbacks. When confronted with challenges or setbacks, prioritize getting back on course as quickly as you can. Delaying action only leads to losing momentum and makes it more difficult to regain forward motion. Visualize yourself achieving success and getting closer to your goals on a regular basis. Practicing this technique can strengthen your dedication and maintain your motivation, even when faced with difficulties. Momentum can have an impact in either direction. Similar to how positive actions can propel you forward, negative habits or prolonged inaction can push you backwards, making it harder to achieve your goals. Keep this in mind and make an effort to maintain a positive flow in every aspect of your life. Law of momentum helps us prioritize progress over perfection. It's all about making progress consistently, even if the steps aren't perfect. This mindset helps avoid the feeling of being overwhelmed by the pursuit of perfection and instead encourages ongoing improvement. Another aspect of this law involves harnessing the power of compounding. As you make progress, the outcomes of your hard work have a tendency to multiply, often resulting in rapid and significant growth. Compounding can show up in different ways, such as improving skills and creating more connections and opportunities. When you embrace the law of momentum, you tap into a powerful force that can propel you towards your goals with greater ease and effectiveness. It simplifies the journey of achievement, making it a smooth and effortless process. Keep in mind that each action you take builds on the previous one, creating a momentum that can propel you beyond your initial expectations. Applying this law in your life can lead to progress towards specific goals and a general sense of forward motion. By maintaining this momentum, you can boost your confidence, develop resilience, and cultivate a positive mindset toward achieving your goals. Lesson 16. Law of Attraction. The law of attraction is a concept that emphasizes the connection between our thoughts, beliefs, and the results we see in our lives. This concept suggests that by directing our thoughts towards either positive or negative aspects, we have the ability to attract corresponding experiences into our lives. The law of attraction is rooted in the concept that everything in the universe, including our thoughts and emotions, is composed of energy. Based on this law, similar types of energy are drawn to each other. As a result, it is commonly believed that having positive thoughts can bring about positive experiences and outcomes, while negative thoughts can attract more negativity into one's life. Begin by developing an understanding of your thoughts and beliefs in order to effectively utilize the law of attraction. Be mindful of the thoughts you have and the vibes you're sending out to others. Do you tend to have more positive or negative thoughts? Are you directing your attention towards your desired outcomes or your undesired outcomes? Law of attraction involves incorporating visualization as a crucial technique. Take a few moments every day to vividly imagine your desired outcomes as if they've already become a reality. Immerse yourself in this process with all your senses. When you make these visualizations feel more real, they become more powerful in attracting your desires. Affirmations can be a valuable tool. These statements are designed to support and affirm your desired reality. Through consistent practice of affirmations, you can reprogram your subconscious mind and align your thoughts with your goals. Developing a sense of gratitude is essential when it comes to applying this principle. When you shift your attention to the things you already possess and learn to value them, you generate a positive force that has the potential to draw more positive experiences into your life. Maintain a gratitude journal or establish a routine of regularly acknowledging things you appreciate. The law of attraction highlights the significance of engaging in inspired action. Although having a positive mindset is crucial, it is not sufficient by itself. It is important to make progress towards your goals. According to the law, when your thoughts and desires are in sync, you'll be motivated to take steps that will help you achieve your goals. Belief and expectation are important factors in understanding this law. Just thinking about what you want isn't sufficient. You need to genuinely believe it's possible and anticipate it happening. Having a strong belief in yourself can be a powerful tool in overcoming any doubts or negative thoughts that may hold you back. Another concept emphasized by the law of attraction is the significance of releasing resistance. Releasing negative emotions, doubts, and fears that may be hindering your desires from coming true is important. Practicing meditation and mindfulness can assist in releasing these blockages. Keep in mind that the law of attraction is influenced by the energy you emit rather than just your surface thoughts. It is crucial to ensure that your emotions are in line with your desires. Experience the immense happiness and thrill of accomplishing your goals as if they have already become a reality. Striking a balance between desire and detachment is of utmost importance. It's crucial to prioritize your goals, but getting too fixated on specific results can lead to stress and negative energy. Have faith in the process and stay receptive to how your desires may come to fruition. The law of attraction promotes a change in perspective, shifting our focus towards finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Focus your energy on finding solutions and envisioning positive outcomes instead of dwelling on what's wrong. Be patient when working with this law. Manifestation does not always occur immediately. Have faith in the natural flow of the universe and keep focusing on positive thoughts and actions, even if you don't see immediate results. When you embrace the law of attraction, you become more proactive, in shaping your reality. You gain a heightened awareness of your thoughts and energy, and their impact on your experiences. Developing this awareness can result in a more optimistic perspective, enhanced self-assurance, and a stronger sense of personal agency. The law of attraction does not involve denying reality or evading challenges. It's all about adopting a positive perspective in life, prioritizing finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems, and channeling your energy toward your goals. By taking this step, you can explore new avenues and seize opportunities that align with your vision for the future. Lesson 17. Law of Reciprocity. The law of reciprocity is centered around the concept of give and take. When someone does something kind for us, there is an innate desire to reciprocate that generosity. This natural inclination to give back creates a cycle of mutual advantage and positive intentions. Begin by developing a mindset of generosity to incorporate the law of reciprocity into your daily life. Seek out chances to assist others or contribute to their well-being without anticipating instant rewards. It can be as straightforward as giving a genuine compliment, providing helpful information, or assisting someone in need. The law of reciprocity is an important factor in relationships, as it helps to foster trust and strengthen connections. Creating a positive environment where people are more likely to respond with kindness, empathy, and support can be achieved by consistently showing these qualities to others. This process of exchanging positive actions helps to strengthen bonds and cultivate lasting relationships. It's worth mentioning that the law of reciprocity operates differently than a simple tit for tat exchange. It's more about not keeping track or anticipating instant gratification for every act of kindness. Instead, the focus is on fostering a positive environment of kindness and collaboration. The law of reciprocity can greatly enhance your ability to build networks and encourage cooperation in social settings. When you are the first to offer help or support, you create a positive atmosphere that others are likely to emulate. This can result in relationships that are beneficial for both parties involved and create more opportunities for growth. We can also apply the principle of reciprocity to how we treat ourselves. When we prioritize self-compassion and self-care, we increase our capacity to show kindness to others. This fosters a beneficial cycle of give and take that originates from within. It's important to understand that the law of reciprocity can have both positive and negative effects on interactions. There are people who may attempt to take advantage of this principle by offering minor favors in order to create a feeling of indebtedness. Understanding this concept can assist you in responding genuinely rather than feeling obligated. Reciprocity doesn't always involve giving back exactly what you received. Reciprocation can take different forms depending on the situation and what each person is able to do. The most important thing is the sense of helping each other and having positive intentions. Being patient is crucial when applying the law of reciprocity. At times, the advantages of your positive actions may not be immediately clear or may arise from unexpected sources. Have faith in the process and keep showing generosity and kindness. Gratitude is a key lesson taught by the law of reciprocity. When we truly value the kindness of others, we strengthen positive behaviors and inspire more acts of generosity. Showing appreciation is a way of reciprocating kindness. Basically, the law of reciprocity serves as a reminder of our interconnectedness. The consequences of our actions, whether good or bad, often find their way back to us. When we make an effort to have positive interactions and respond kindly to others, it can have a ripple effect of positivity that improves our relationships and overall life experience. When we embrace and consciously apply the law of reciprocity, we can foster harmonious relationships, strengthen networks, and contribute to a cooperative and supportive society. It promotes a mindset of giving and receiving, creating a cycle of positive interactions that can enhance every aspect of our lives. Lesson 18. Law of Curiosity. The law of curiosity emphasizes the significance of being curious and having a thirst for knowledge in order to achieve personal growth and success. This law indicates that fostering a sense of curiosity can result in greater knowledge, creativity, and opportunities for growth in different areas of life. To incorporate the law of curiosity into your life, begin by adopting a mindset of a beginner. Take on situations, even ones you're already familiar with a fresh perspective and a desire to gain new knowledge. Feel free to ask questions, challenge assumptions, and strive to understand the underlying reasons behind things instead of simply accepting them without further thought. Develop a routine of ongoing education. This doesn't mean you have to go through formal education. Instead, it's about being dedicated to learning and improving your knowledge and skills in different areas that interest you. Expand your knowledge by reading a variety of materials, delving into different topics, and having meaningful discussions with people who come from various backgrounds and possess diverse areas of expertise. The law of curiosity also motivates us to explore beyond our comfort zones, explore new opportunities, venture into unknown territories, or embrace hobbies that push your boundaries. Every new experience presents a chance for learning and personal development. Engage in active listening. When interacting with others, it's important to genuinely grasp their viewpoints instead of just waiting for your chance to talk. Inquisitive people are often excellent listeners as they have a genuine desire to learn from the experiences and perspectives of others. View failure as a chance to learn and grow. Understanding the law of curiosity helps us recognize that setbacks and mistakes provide us with valuable information and opportunities for growth. Instead of being afraid of failure, approach it with a sense of curiosity about what you can gain from the experience. Self-reflection is also subject to the law of curiosity. Take a moment to explore your own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Reflect on your motivations, reactions, and beliefs by asking yourself thoughtful questions. Exploring our own curiosity can pave the way for personal growth and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Nurture imagination by embracing curiosity. Exploring a range of ideas and concepts allows you to make unique connections and come up with innovative solutions to problems. Expanding your pool of knowledge and experiences can fuel creativity by sparking curiosity. Deeper connections can be fostered in relationships through the law of curiosity. Creating meaningful and empathetic relationships is possible by genuinely showing interest in others' lives, experiences, and perspectives. Curiosity isn't just about gathering facts, but rather about gaining a more profound comprehension and admiration for the intricacies of the world. It's all about asking thought, provoking questions, and being receptive to the various paths those questions may take us. It's important to keep a sense of wonder about the world, as it can lead to a deeper understanding of things. Make it a point to notice and marvel at the little things and everyday wonders. This feeling of wonder can result in increased happiness and satisfaction. Embracing the law of curiosity allows you to enter a realm of perpetual learning and personal development. You'll find yourself becoming more flexible, imaginative, and receptive. This unique perspective on life can result in unforeseen chances, stronger connections, and a more enriching and thrilling adventure through life. Curiosity helps develop resilience. Understanding challenges and setbacks can greatly enhance your ability to overcome them. Approaching challenges with a curious mindset transforms them into solvable puzzles rather than overwhelming obstacles. Basically, the law of curiosity serves as a reminder that life is an ongoing process of learning. By staying curious, we can both enhance our own lives and contribute to the overall knowledge and understanding of the world. Embrace your curiosity and let it lead you to new experiences and insights. You'll be amazed at how it can transform your perspective and open doors to new possibilities. Lesson 19. Law of Forgiveness. The law of forgiveness highlights the profound impact of releasing resentment, anger, and the need for revenge. This law emphasizes the importance of forgiveness as a practical tool for personal healing, growth, and liberation, rather than just a moral virtue. The law of forgiveness acknowledges that harboring negative emotions towards others or ourselves can impede our personal growth and overall well-being. Choosing to forgive allows us to release the burden of negative emotions and embrace peace and personal growth. Start by practicing self-forgiveness, which is an important initial step. Many times we tend to be overly critical of ourselves. It is crucial for personal growth and self-acceptance to learn how to forgive ourselves for past mistakes and perceived shortcomings. Be kind to yourself in the same way you would be to a dear friend. Keep in mind that forgiving others is a gradual process, rather than something that happens all at once. Releasing negative emotions tied to past hurts can require some time and effort. Take your time and be patient with yourself as you navigate through this process. The law of forgiveness reminds us to recognize the humanity in those who have wronged us. Take a moment to consider the circumstances or personal struggles that may have influenced their hurtful action. While it doesn't excuse their actions, it can aid in the process of moving on. Develop a sense of empathy and compassion. Consider empathizing with others as you work on forgiving them. This perspective can help you develop a more compassionate mindset and make forgiveness more accessible. Let go of the desire for revenge or seeking retribution. The concept of the law of forgiveness highlights the idea that seeking revenge can lead to a continuous cycle of negativity and prevent us from moving on from past pain. Make the choice to break this cycle by embracing forgiveness. Utilize forgiveness as a means of personal empowerment. When you choose to forgive, you gain power over your emotions instead of letting others' actions determine how you feel and your overall well-being. Forgiveness doesn't always lead to reconciliation. Forgiving someone doesn't necessarily mean you have to reconnect with them, especially if it could potentially cause you more harm. The law of forgiveness can also be applied to releasing grudges towards life circumstances or fate. At times, we find ourselves holding on to anger over circumstances that are beyond our control. Understanding and embracing these circumstances can bring about a sense of tranquility and inner strength. Make forgiveness a regular practice, not just for big offenses. Everyday annoyances can build up and become overwhelming if not addressed. Develop the practice of swiftly releasing minor irritation. Incorporate visualization or ritual to assist in the process of forgiveness. Writing a letter to express your feelings without actually sending it can be a helpful practice for releasing emotions. Many people find it beneficial to symbolically let go by burning the letter. Some people may imagine severing the emotional ties that bind them to past grievances. The law of forgiveness serves as a powerful reminder that harboring anger or resentment is akin to consuming poison and hoping that the other person will bear the brunt of the suffering. Choosing forgiveness liberates us from the harm we bring upon ourselves. With practice, forgiveness becomes more effortless as time goes on. As you grow more compassionate and understanding, what once felt unforgivable may become less burdensome. The law of forgiveness is all about regaining your sense of empowerment and tranquility. You have the power to free yourself from the grip of past pain and embrace happiness in the present. By accepting this law, you can experience enhanced emotional freedom, better relationships, and a more optimistic perspective on life. Lesson 20. Law of Presence. The law of presence highlights the significance of fully embracing the present moment. This law emphasizes the importance of being mentally and emotionally present in the present moment, rather than focusing on the past or worrying about the future in order to achieve true fulfillment, clarity, and effectiveness in life. The law of presence emphasizes that life unfolds in the present moment. Our minds often drift to past events or future possibilities, but it is in the present moment that we have the power to take action, make choices, and fully embrace life. Begin incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine to apply the law of presence in your life. It's all about directing your attention to what's happening right now. Whether it's the physical sensations you're feeling, the sounds you're hearing, or the task you're working on, making mindfulness meditation a regular practice can help you train your mind to stay focused on the present moment. Make it a habit to focus on one task at a time instead of trying to juggle multiple tasks simultaneously. It's important to fully focus on the task at hand when you're involved in an activity. This not only improves the quality of your work, but also enhances your experience of the moment. Make sure to actively listen during your conversations. Instead of getting caught up in your own thoughts or distractions, fully concentrate on the other person's words. By deepening your connections, you can foster more meaningful interaction. The law of presence invites us to wholeheartedly embrace our present moments, even the ordinary ones. No matter what you're doing, washing dishes, walking to work, or waiting in line, it's important to be fully present in the moment. Pay attention to the details, the sensations, and the thoughts that come up. By incorporating this practice into your daily life, you can transform ordinary moments into occasions for happiness and valuable insights. Develop the ability to identify and gently guide your thoughts away from dwelling on past regrets or future worries. Although it's important to plan and reflect, too much emphasis on the past or future can prevent us from fully experiencing the present moment. Focus on your breath to stay grounded in the present moment. Whenever you find your mind drifting or feel a sense of being overwhelmed, simply take a few deep, intentional breaths. This act is so straightforward that it can easily bring you back to the present moment. The law of presence reminds us to embrace the present moment without any judgment or resistance. We can still strive for change, but it's important to begin from a standpoint of acceptance rather than denial or struggle. Develop a sense of appreciation for the current moment. Make it a habit to regularly pause and acknowledge the positive aspects of your life at this moment. Practicing this not only improves your present experience, but also boosts your overall well-being. Keep in mind that developing presence is a skill that can be cultivated. It's normal if your mind tends to wander. Just gently refocusing on the present moment is what you need to do. With practice, you'll be able to sustain presence for longer durations. The law of presence serves as a gentle reminder that life unfolds through a sequence of present moments. Living fully in the present allows us to embrace authenticity, make informed choices, and find true happiness and satisfaction. It reminds us that the secret to a fulfilling and purposeful life lies not in amassing accomplishments or adventures, but in fully embracing each passing moment. Understanding and practicing the law of presence can help us experience less stress and anxiety by releasing past regrets and future worries. Improving our relationships is possible by being more attentive and responsive to those around us. Engaging more fully with the tasks and challenges before us can enhance our creativity and problem-solving abilities. Living in accordance with the law of presence allows us to fully embrace life's richness. We gain a greater sense of awareness, vitality, and the ability to fully embrace the beauty and potential that every moment presents. Always remember that the present moment is the only thing that truly matters. By fully embracing it, we are embracing life itself. Lesson 21. Law of Contrast. The law of contrast is a basic principle that emphasizes the significance of opposites and differences, and shaping our perceptions, experiences, and growth. This law indicates that our understanding and appreciation of things is enhanced when we encounter their contrasts or opposites. The law of contrast helps us understand that everything in life is relative and that our experiences gain meaning through comparison. We gain a deeper understanding of life by experiencing the interplay between light and dark, joy and sorrow, success and failure. Understanding the law of contrast involves acknowledging that obstacles and hardships can actually spur personal development and gratitude. Instead of viewing challenging times as obstacles, consider them as chances to build resilience and cultivate a greater gratitude for the positive moments. Develop a habit of appreciating both the positive and negative experiences in your life. It's important to remember that we often learn to appreciate the good things in life through difficult experiences. Understanding this concept allows us to discover purpose and personal development in every aspect of life. Utilize contrast to improve your decision-making process. When you're faced with choices, it can be helpful to consider the opposite or alternative scenarios. This can assist in clarifying your genuine preferences and values, resulting in more confident and aligned decision-making. Stepping out of our comfort zones is encouraged in personal growth, as it helps us grow and develop. Through embracing new and occasionally demanding experiences, we can break free from our usual routines, resulting in a broader outlook and personal growth. Incorporate this law into your relationships by recognizing and valuing the unique qualities that each person brings. Partnerships and teams can benefit from these contrasts as they bring complementary strengths. Additionally, they can help you appreciate and value your own unique qualities. Emotional intelligence is also subject to the law of contrast. Experiencing a variety of emotions helps us expand our emotional vocabulary and develop greater empathy. Embrace both positive and negative emotions, as they both play a role in your emotional development. When setting goals, incorporating contrast can be a powerful tool to keep yourself motivated. Visualize the difference between your current situation and your desired outcome. This clear comparison can ignite your motivation and clarify the necessary steps to accomplish your goals. Keep in mind that the law of contrast does not imply the need to constantly oscillate between extremes. Instead, it's about learning to value and learn from a wide range of experiences, which can lead to greater understanding and personal development. Applying the law of contrast in health and wellness involves practices such as contrast therapy, alternating hot and cold treatments, or adjusting intensity in workouts. These differences can result in enhanced physical resilience and performance. Learn how to improve your problem-solving skills by utilizing the law of contrast. When you encounter a challenge, it can be helpful to explore different or contrasting approaches. Exploring different approaches can result in creative solutions that may not have been initially considered. The law of contrast also helps us understand how things are constantly changing. Times of joy and sorrow are both temporary. This knowledge can assist us in staying grounded during times of success and maintaining hope during challenging situations. We learn to appreciate the value of all experiences, whether they are positive or negative. This law promotes a perspective that embraces the complexity of life, recognizing the various nuances and experiences that contribute to our personal development and comprehension. The most profound insights and opportunities for growth can often be found in the spaces between contrasts, in the gray areas. The law of contrast emphasizes the importance of embracing the entire range of experiences and utilizing these differences to cultivate a life that is more conscious, harmonious, and satisfying. Lesson 22. Law of Expectation. The law of expectation is a principle that highlights the strong impact our expectations have on our experiences and outcomes in life. This law indicates that our expectations often shape our reality, influencing how we perceive things, how we act, and the outcomes we achieve. The law of expectation suggests that our minds are always striving to align our external reality with our internal beliefs and expectations. This process happens both knowingly and unknowingly, impacting our behaviors, communications, and understandings of situations. To incorporate the law of expectation into your life, begin by gaining an understanding of your existing expectations. Take note of your thoughts and beliefs regarding yourself, others, and different situations. Do these expectations lean more towards a positive or negative outlook? Which option is more practical or constraining? Nurture optimistic outlooks. This does not imply embracing blind optimism, but rather developing a mindset that expects positive results, while also being receptive to learning from difficulties. When you have a positive outlook, you become more attuned to opportunities and are more likely to take actions that align with your optimistic mindset. Utilize visualization techniques to strengthen positive expectations. Visualize yourself achieving your goals, effectively overcoming challenges, and enjoying positive results on a regular basis. Practicing this technique can positively influence your subconscious beliefs and enhance your self-assurance. Try changing your perspective on negative expectations. When you find yourself expecting negative results, question these thoughts. Consider if there might be a different perspective that is more fair or optimistic. This practice has the potential to change your expectations and, as a result, your experiences. Our perspective and interactions with others are also influenced by the law of expectation. When we have a positive outlook on the people around us, we tend to unknowingly motivate them to meet those expectations. This phenomenon is commonly referred to as the Pygmalion effect, or self-fulfilling prophecy. When taking on leadership and mentoring roles, it's important to have high expectations for others' capabilities and potential. This has the potential to boost confidence and enhance performance in the people you lead or guide. Keep in mind that the law of expectation doesn't provide any guarantees for specific outcomes, but it does have an impact on the likelihood of certain results. It's all about establishing a positive path and enhancing the likelihood of positive outcome. It's important to keep in mind the distinction between expectations and attachments. It's important to have positive expectations, but it's also crucial to avoid becoming too fixated on specific outcomes. This can help prevent disappointment and stress. Strive to find a middle ground between having positive expectations and being open to accepting the actual outcomes. Learn how to enhance your resilience by harnessing the power of the law of expectation. It is important to have confidence in your ability to overcome challenges and grow from setbacks. Having a sense of personal strength and adaptability can be beneficial when facing challenges. When setting goals, make sure your expectations are in line with your actions. It is crucial to not only have positive expectations, but also to consistently take actions that align with these expectations. For optimal results, it's important to combine the law of expectation with consistent effort and unwavering determination. Developing a habit of expressing gratitude can be a powerful tool in strengthening positive expectations. When you make a habit of recognizing the positive aspects in your life, your mind becomes more attuned to expecting and noticing the good in different situations. Utilize the law of expectation when engaging in self-talk. Your self-talk has a powerful influence on your confidence and performance. Utilize affirmations and positive self-talk to strengthen your belief in your abilities and potential. Modifying long-standing expectations can require a significant amount of time and ongoing dedication. Take your time as you work on changing deeply ingrained beliefs and expectations. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is crucial, as emphasized by the law of expectation. Our own expectations can be greatly influenced by the people in our lives. Opt to spend time with people who have a positive outlook on themselves and others. When you embrace the law of expectation, you tap into the incredible power of your mind to shape your reality. You can take a more proactive approach to creating positive experiences and outcomes in your life. This law serves as a reminder that although we may not have control over every external circumstance, we do have a significant influence over how we perceive and respond to the events that occur in our lives. The law of expectation doesn't involve denying reality or neglecting to prepare for possible challenges. It's all about embracing a positive mindset and being open to growth while staying flexible in the face of different outcomes. Setting clear expectations that align with your goals and values can pave the way for a more satisfying and prosperous life journey. Lesson 23. Law of Clarity. The law of clarity is a basic principle that highlights the importance of clear thinking, well-defined goals, and effective communication in attaining success and fulfillment. This law emphasizes the importance of clear thinking, intentions, and communication for making effective decisions, achieving goals, and building meaningful relationships. The law of clarity acknowledges that confusion and ambiguity can hinder progress and satisfaction in life. By embracing clarity, we can effortlessly navigate the intricacies of life with a clear sense of direction. To effectively apply the law of clarity in your life, begin by gaining a clear understanding of your values and priorities. Pause and contemplate what holds true significance in your life. Could you please share your core beliefs with me? What are your aspirations in life? Having self-awareness is crucial for making clear decisions and setting goals. Utilize visualization techniques to improve clarity. Make it a habit to regularly visualize your goals and desired outcomes with great clarity. This practice helps you clearly define your objectives and boosts your motivation and focus your motivation. Decision-making is also subject to the law of clarity. When you're confronted with choices, it's important to clearly define the options, potential outcomes, and your criteria for making a decision. This methodical approach can result in decisions that are more assured and efficient. Develop mental clarity by practicing mindfulness. Meditation or mindfulness exercises can help calm the mind and improve concentration. When it comes to problem solving, it's important to start by clearly defining the issue at hand before moving on to finding solutions. Having a clear and defined problem is often the first step towards finding a solution. Divide complicated problems into smaller, more manageable parts to enhance clarity. Writing can be utilized as a powerful tool to enhance clarity. Keeping a journal, making lists, or creating mind maps can be helpful in organizing your thoughts and gaining clarity on complex ideas or situations. The law of clarity highlights the significance of posing concise and precise inquiries. If you're looking for information or guidance, asking specific questions will help you get more useful and actionable answers. When it comes to relationships, it's important to be open and straightforward about your emotions, requirements, and limits. Effective communication builds trust and promotes understanding, which in turn strengthens relationships and enhances overall satisfaction. Make sure your environment is clear and easy to understand. A clean and tidy physical environment can help improve mental clarity and concentration. Make it a habit to regularly declutter your living and working spaces. This will help you maintain clear thinking. Keep in mind that achieving clarity often involves making things easier to understand. Master the art of recognizing and prioritizing the most important elements while eliminating any unnecessary complexities or distraction. Clarity does not require having all the answers or getting rid of all uncertainty. It's about establishing a straightforward structure to help you navigate life's intricacies. Consistently applying the law of clarity can help you reduce stress, increase productivity, and move towards your goals with confidence and purpose. In a world filled with noise and distractions, the power of clear thinking, communication, and action cannot be underestimated. Developing this skill over time can lead to a life that is more focused, purposeful, and fulfilling. Lesson 24. Law of Resonance. The law of resonance highlights the deep connection between energy and vibrations in our universe. This law explains that similar energies have a tendency to come together and enhance each other, impacting our experiences, relationships, and overall life circumstances. The law of resonance states that everything in the universe vibrates at a specific frequency. Aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the frequencies of our desires and true nature creates a strong resonance that attracts similar energies and experiences. To incorporate the law of resonance into your life, begin by recognizing your own vibrational state. Be mindful of your prevailing thoughts, emotions, and energy levels. Do you often maintain a positive mindset and stay true to your values? Or do you often find yourself feeling fearful, angry, or negative? Develop a higher vibrational frequency by embracing positive thoughts, expressing gratitude, and seeking out joyful experiences. Participate in activities that bring you joy and help you connect with your authentic self. There are a variety of activities you can engage in, such as pursuing creative endeavors, immersing yourself in nature, or lending a hand to those in need. Utilize affirmations and visualization techniques to align your thoughts with the outcomes you desire. When you consistently focus on positive thoughts and images, you create a match for the experiences you want to attract. Our relationships are also subject to the law of resonance. We naturally gravitate towards people who resonate on a similar wavelength. If you want to enhance your relationships, focus on elevating your own energy and being aware of the impact you have on your interactions. When making decisions, trust your intuition and inner guidance. According to the law of resonance, when a choice aligns with our true selves, we often feel a sense of alignment or rightness. Develop the ability to identify and have confidence in these feelings of resonance. Make sure to regularly cleanse your environment to maintain a positive energy. The energies present in your physical space have the potential to impact your personal vibration. Make it a habit to regularly clear your space using methods such as sage smudging, sound healing, or simply decluttering and cleaning. Authenticity is highly valued in the law of resonance. Living in alignment with our true selves allows us to naturally resonate at a higher frequency. Stay true to your values, passions, and purpose to generate a strong positive impact in your life. Harness the potential of sound and music to impact your vibrational state. Some frequencies and musical compositions have the power to enhance your mood and boost your energy levels. Try out various genres and sounds to discover what connects with you the most. Resonance goes beyond simply attracting positive experiences. It also involves repelling anything that doesn't serve you. As you start resonating with higher frequencies, you may notice that situations and relationships with lower vibrations naturally fade away. Utilize the law of resonance to manifest your goals and dreams. Take the time to truly connect with the core of your desires. Experience the powerful emotions that come with accomplishing your goals as if they are already a reality. This emotional resonance has the ability to strongly attract. Developing mindfulness can help you become more aware of the subtle energies in your surroundings. By staying attentive and mindful, it becomes simpler to identify when something or someone connects with you. Health and well-being are also influenced by the law of resonance. Emphasize thoughts and actions that promote vitality and wellness. Having a positive focus can greatly benefit your physical health and aid in your healing processes. Strive to match your work with your values and passions in your career or business. When your work aligns with who you truly are, you have a higher chance of achieving success and finding fulfillment. Adjusting your vibrational frequency takes time and dedication. It's important to stay patient, even if you don't see immediate results. Stay committed to proper alignment and creating a harmonious sound, and have faith in the journey. When you embrace the law of resonance, you become more aware of the energy you emit and more deliberate about what you draw into your life. Understanding how to navigate life goes beyond mere physical actions. It involves aligning your energy. This law serves as a reminder of how our internal state can have a profound impact on our reality. When we focus on nurturing positive energy within ourselves, it can have a powerful impact on our external experiences and relationships. The law of resonance encourages us to be aware of our role in shaping our reality. Living in harmony with our true selves and the universe can lead to a more fulfilling and purposeful life experience. Final lesson. 24 Laws of Life. As we wrap up our exploration of the 24 laws of life, it's crucial to take a moment to think about the transformative journey we've embarked on together. These laws are not just abstract ideas to be grasped intellectually, but rather potent principles to be embraced and encountered in real life. They provide a framework that helps you navigate life's complexities, foster personal growth, and find true fulfillment. It's important to apply these laws consistently in your daily life in order to truly harness their power. Every law encompasses a different aspect of human experience and potential, creating a comprehensive approach to living a life filled with purpose, balance, and authenticity. As you progress, think about how you can incorporate these laws into your daily routine. Which laws do you find most meaningful? Which areas of your life would benefit from applying these principles? The journey of personal growth and self-discovery is a continuous process, and these laws serve as a reliable guide to navigate through it. Becoming proficient in these laws isn't about attaining flawlessness, but rather about constantly growing and being aware of oneself. There may be obstacles and setbacks along the way, but every experience presents a chance for personal development and a deeper level of comprehension. Welcome the changes that these laws can bring to your life. Take your time as you strive to incorporate these principles into your life. Embrace your achievements, gain insights from your mistakes, and continue to make progress. Applying these laws may lead to a shift in your perspective on life. Difficulties that once appeared overwhelming can transform into chances for personal development. Relationships have the potential to grow and thrive. You may find that your sense of purpose and direction becomes clearer. You might uncover hidden reserves of strength and resilience that you were unaware of. You have the ability to shape your life experience by consciously applying these laws. The impact of your thoughts, actions, and attitudes reaches far beyond your immediate circumstances, shaping not just your own life, but also the lives of those around you. Finally, let these 24 laws of life be a solid basis for your ongoing development and progress. Keep coming back to them regularly, letting their wisdom steer you through life's highs and lows. By understanding and applying these laws, you will have the ability to shape a meaningful, joyful, and impactful life. This is just the start of your journey. There is so much more to come. Embrace the exciting journey that awaits, confident in your newfound wisdom to guide you through any challenges that may arise. May these laws guide you as you move forward into a future full of promise and opportunity. You have the ability to completely change your life. Now, with these 24 laws of life, Go out and create the amazing life you've always imagined. Get ready to live your best life. It's time to turn your dreams into reality.